Okay, this will be an interesting one, if we can make it look good. Let's see how we go. I don't know how big we're going to make this one. Let's see if we can make this look good. Going to give it some contrast. Lighten it off a bit. This one should be a good one, hopefully. Alright, what do we got? We're going to enlarge it. We got here, it is Royal Caribbean, one big sail. One big sail. Funny. Sail, as in sailing on a boat, or sail as in whatever. We're going to enlarge this, and we're going to just enlarge it off the page. We're not going to basically whatever. We'll soon find out what we can do with this. So we're just going to put it on the glass like so, and we're just going to try and intuitively work out how big to make this into a really nice piece. So we're going to basically enlarge it. We're going to stick with that to start with. We're going to try that for a start off. Stabilising image, please wait. This is typical Konica Minolta functionality. So let's see how we go. Okay, out it comes. Yeah, it looks nice. We don't want the word big in the image, but we want the boat to be cut somewhere. So we're going to just wondering if we've trying to see where that orange stuff is, where that orange bit is on the image. We're just going to move it over a little bit. Just a little bit at the bottom, so we just move that over a bit. And enlargement wise, we're going to have to make the word big go off the page, so we're probably going to enlarge 200%, but I think we need more enlargement on the horizontal to get rid of the word big. We don't want that in our fucking artwork, so we're going to make it 200, and we're going 230 to start with. So let's see how this works. I got a feeling the image looks a bit too contrasty. We'll soon find out. Let's see how that looks. That looks a lot better, except we've lost that part there, which sort of makes the image. And it looks a bit like there's not enough down there. It's sort of, how should I put it? It's just got too much room there. We don't want that. We don't want it that far across. So we're going to basically now slide it across this way as well. So we're just going to move it up a bit. So we're just going to move it up to make it a better cropping. And I think the vertical, I think the horizontal could be maybe a bit smaller. So maybe we can make this one 210 and see what happens there. So let's see if we've improved this design. I do think maybe we need less contrast, to be honest. So if we can get a closer, if we can get, that looks a lot better actually. The cropping, it looks a bit better. We don't have that thing in the middle, that ball. Wondering, just gonna see what we can do with this. We're gonna just take out, try and get that ball shaped thing in the image. We're gonna also perhaps get in here and maybe drop the contrast a little. Maybe, I think that's all we have to do there. And here we might, how should we put it? Maybe we can just switch it to 200 both ways. Maybe we can still slide it up a fraction. Just slide the image up a fraction and see how we go. Okay, let's see if this version looks any good. Yeah, we're starting to show the ball up the top there, because I want that in the image. Wondering if we're going to go a bit further. We're going to drop it down a little bit more. Maybe make the horizontal 190. I think we're getting quite close to the signage there. The dreadful signage that comes up. Well, that's basically, this was not designed for me to demo with, of course. It's advertising for the Royal Caribbean. So, but I just get annoyed with advertising stuff when it's a bit obtrusive for my creative purposes. But you can see now I've got that showing. So I'm actually wondering if if maybe it's too low or maybe it's the right place. But now we're just going to make our mirror image out of this ship. Sounds like ship, sounds like shit. Shit. That's one thing Luigi and I are not going to do. We're not going on cruises. I don't feel I'd enjoy being out in the middle of the ocean with nothing to look at but expanses of sea, you know, ocean. I just would find that really boring, and the activities on board would just be boring. Well, like artificial activities instead of real enjoyment, you know. I'd rather be on the road, on the rail, and if I'm travelling long distances by aeroplane, I'd rather be in the aeroplane than be on a ship. It's just not my cup of tea. So let's see how we go. Okay, these are our mirrored versions of this funny job. This Royal Caribbean. But a lot of people like going on cruises. You know, it is an adventure for a lot of people. A lot of people enjoy it, and they enjoy the socialisation on board. It's not my cup of tea, as I said, but, you know, each to their own, I guess. Okay, I think it's a little bit crooked, but it's just it's just tricky trying to get this into place. Anyway, it's not the greatest demo on earth, but that looks quite interesting. I think now we can call this funny little demo quits.